Archaeology is a fascinating science. The more it discovers, the more mysteries it unfolds. The more answers it gives, the more questions arise. But that just provides us with the impetus to keep on trying to unlock the secret of the past. This list investigates 10 the most incredible archaeological discoveries in history. In the last few centuries, many strange archaeological discoveries have been made by the Americans. It seems that people are unearthing extremely unusual and giant human remains are classified as any bones representative as person between 7 and 12 feet. Also severed strangest human skulls and bones. The skeletons belong to the anatomically normal man, with the exception of bony projections located about 2 inches above the eyebrows. It appeared that the skulls had burns unusual. An 800 years old mobile phone was left behind by aliens in Austria. Bizarre claimed that archaeologists have discovered an 8 years old mobile phone have sent conspiracy firms into overdrive. The object allegedly found in Austria is thought to be a clay model of a mobile phone with cuneiform writing and the engraved of the keys. The lack information of the dig and the object similarity of Nokia mobile phone is unbelievable and incredible. One of the strangest mysteries in archaeology was discovered in Costa Rica. Since 1913s, hundreds of stone balls have been documented, ranging in size from a few centimeters to over 2 meters of diameter. Some weighed 16 tons. Almost all of them made a great right hand in the stones. These objects are monolithic sculptures made by human hands. Stone balls of Costa Rica, the phrased number over 300. They discovered official buildings. You can find them in museum. The Baghdad Battery is the common name of number artifacts created in Mesopotamia during the Theoli of Persian Empire period were discovered in Baghdad. The vessels show signs of corrosion, and early tests revealed that acidic agents such as wine had been present. The objects were discovered in 1936 and were brought to the attention of the worldwide archaeology. Copper and iron of the electrochemical corpse, thus that to the present any electrolyte of the electric potential will be produced. This is not a very official battery, as gas is involved in the electrode. The mysterious Egyptian trilobe disk. This strange object has disturbed and continues disturbing all Egyptologists that have occasions to study its great length. A satisfactory explanation has not yet been obtained. The peculiar design of this object. This object is approximately 61 centimeters and the diameter 11 centimeters in the height. In the center, it is made of the schist, a very fragile and delicate rock which requires very laborious covering. The Bog people. Peat farmers in North Europe deserve your pity, in addition to the general having one of the most depressing jobs ever peat, not being nearly as fun to the farm as, say, gold or pounds. In the course of their labors, they regularly stumble across soul-sacrificing shit like this. Those are just the remains of the normal burial accidentally uninterred by the bog. He was sacrificed to the bog in the return for a good harvest. Incredible. How it possible? Unusual. Mount Owenmau. It was in the year 1986 a group of archaeologists discovered a claw of birds while digging down in a cave in New Zealand. The flesh and the muscles are still attached to it. Later, archaeologists found It is a foot of extinct wingless bird Mao, which disappeared from the earth 2,000 years. The wingless Mao was a heavy bird which measured up 12 feet in the height and up to 230 kilos in weight. House got hunted to extinction by the early humans. The native clothes of humans kept in natural history museums in New Zealand. Baby mammoth in Yakutia. About the essential discovery made in the far north of the country today, told Yakutian paleontologists. In the area of the villages of Ustyana Yukagir hills in the grotto were formed by the melting of the permafrost. Discovering of a baby mammoth. Mammoth was a young female. It was named after the neighbor villages. She is almost completely preserved trunk, internal organs. The original died at the age of 3 years. Unbelievable. The Shroud of Turin is a cloth with the face of a man who has suffered from physical trauma just like Jesus. People claimed that cloth was the one used to cover Jesus' body after crucifixion, whereas the tests have reported that the cloth was woven about millennium later Jesus' death. Unbelievable. Terracotta Army. In 1947, a group of archaeologists in China made an excavation which became the discovery of greatest funeral of ever, Terracotta Army. They found thousands of clay soldiers burnt near the tomb of Empire Qin Shi Huang. He was the first empire of China. The clay soldiers were buried with him for the protection from different forces for the deaf. This ancient complex have aged around 22,000 years. The archaeologists also found different weapons along with the sculptures. They were perfectly arranged with the different clay corridors. There are 4 main pits can be seen inside with the archaeological site. Upon them the pits are filled with the terracotta army and weapons, and the fourth of remains empty.